Luculla mines. I got a little bit of an upgrade. Well, mainly huge amount of new high-level damage spells.
Over here! Come over here quickly, but be as quiet as a mouse. What are you waiting for? Come here! I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see another human face uncorrupted by... I hid when I heard... Yeah, you heard me right. Necromancy. Because of the... So that's what they do, the vile... The worst, the goblins. Then, away from prying eyes, the Immaculates moved in. And the You make it sound like a carnival dropped by. By the seven to even think about... What about them? I'm afraid I've been a necromancer. Only darkness will... Indeed. Curse their ignorance and curse their... As will I. Yeah, you're right.
Right. Death Knights, Undead, Immaculates, some goblins. I think the totem here should be our first priority. That'll get rid of the undead, you know. Necromantic totem. We could talk to these people, but in all likelihood they're just going to have a conversation check to if they treat me as friendly or hostile. I'd be able to milk some information out of them.
Look at these skeletons, just chipping away at the rock perpetually.
We'll get the ore out once we've killed everything. I don't see any oil barrels or the like. There are a lot of oil barrels here. I'm thinking of basically going in there and dumping a couple of oil barrels in their pits. That would take care of the new bone totem pretty thoroughly. Create a decent amount of burning oil there. Are they the same resistance profile as the rest? More or less. They're more vulnerable than the goblins and they have weaker resistances. So shouldn't be much of a problem. Shit. Forgot about that. Well, hope you don't mind if I just walk away slowly. We don't need to do much damage now, we need to just ignite the thing. Or do I want to even ignite it? Yeah, I probably want to ignite it, yes.
Takes care of the idols. Perhaps the undead will be a bit more responsive now.
Maybe. I don't want to give them an easy line of sight, I want to force them through the fire. Yeah, they're losing pretty much half their life coming here, and they'll heal if they can. Right, these three are pretty much dead. There should be a leader there. One more. Jailing. Okay, nice boost, but that's not gonna help you really. Um,
Waste of the crop, precious oil. Stone storm!
everyone's burning quite nicely. Should I attack or should I just let things be? I think I'll attack this time. I want to get kills. 4,500 for these losers. Smoke will protect me quite well. Jaylene will have to move. Right, she's burning nicely. Also, I have no idea
Not
what
this
she
time!
did. Yeah, these two are pretty much dead. Jaylene, on the other hand, is not gonna die anytime soon. Can't see. I summon some companionship for them.
Rise from your grave to aid us!
Fail. But I think we'll be safe. Yeah, they're focusing on this summoned creature. I'll fireball them on the next turn. Maybe not. Jaylene is our biggest threat anyway. I do need a heal. I have no idea how deadly Jaylene is. Earth weakness, water weakness. Oh, that's surprising. Not poison, but earth. I might be able to get two targets at the same time. Probably not though. Yeah, definitely not. I could die. If he would have shot with regular arrows, I would have been in trouble. Jaylene's the left. And to do something about the swordsman. Alternatively, well, at least take a little bit extra life out of it or something else. You're right, she won't be a problem to me. Perfect. First step. I'm not sure where we go from here. Maybe release the goblins.
I feel better already.
Problem is the goblins are hostile toward me, so not sure what the best way to deal with them is. There's a goblin village somewhere. I sort of had an idea that we could visit the village first. Maybe get them to give some kind of a me some kind of basically a token of authority or an order to the goblins here, so I could handle them without killing them. I don't want. It would be a pretty big side distraction at this point to even reach the goblin village. So I don't want to go after it just because I have an idea that it might provide something.
I feel better already.
The end result probably wouldn't be all that different.
I needed that.
I'm perfectly okay with just killing the goblins here, so I don't want to waste time on it. Right. That's iron. Do we still have the... We probably have one extra oil... No, I threw them out. I threw them out and exploded them. That's what started the fight. Another iron. Go quickly chat with the undead. Probably nothing I can really do with them.
Is it safe? The droning boy, we do not go. If you could buy... Is it safe?
Only threat here really is the Death Knights. Nothing I can do about them. I have enough invisibility potions and invisibility spells, so I'm not really worried about them. It's just we don't want to accidentally stumble upon them. That's the prisoners.
By the totems, this is a disgrace. We'll skin
Death
you all
Knights would
alive.
be here somewhere. Yeah, everywhere where there are corpses.
First goblins, then cultists.
You filth! Curses of the spirits strike you down!
If I release them, they'll attack.
Filthy humans!
These are weaker goblins than on the outside. Substantially so.
By the totems,
Yep.
this is a
The weaker
disgrace.
goblins almost have only half the hit points that the outside goblins had. Right, there's a guard room here. And that's the trigger, which we don't want to use. Okay, what happens if I let these guys out? They'll fight me. What I sort of wonder, do these explode the prison?
Filthy
Or could I maybe get the two groups to fight each other?
or risk Senecanthus's wrath.
It's not really necessary, I'm more or less just curious if it's even possible.
By the totems.
I can easily pick the lock. I don't want the door to be there though.
If you can't stand the heat, if you can't stand the heat, vengeance from the skies!
I'd like to attack from further away when the door breaks. I don't want to start a fight. Right. Now the more interesting part. These will start a fight with me. What is the consequence here really?
Release us, or resist Senacandrus's wrath!
Oi! And what have we here, lads? Escaped slaves from the look of
Extra
them.
D5
Been
resistance hit points.
scrounging weapons from our fallen
Rubbish.
comrades, have you, you rotters?
Bodybuilding
Well,
lock became poison
you can
resistant.
have 'em
Poison
for all I
resistance
care.
20%,
Just
not
beat it
bad.
before you leave the
But my current
night
build
lights to
already
us.
has 13
This
bodybuilding
here
initiative
is
and
our
hit points.
hiding spot.
And we could add normal resistances on top of that. Equals 3 initiative. No luck.
Nice try, you filthy.
Another fight.
By the totems, this is a disgrace. We'll skin you all alive, we will.
Let's see what they do. They'll have to rush up. Yeah, now the goblins are doing things. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Everyone hates me though, so this is good for us. And the goblins block themselves in there. Trolls don't want to follow me. Maybe it can't move. It's been blocked by a couple of casters or people with blue thingies on there. It's a necromancer. I'm going to turn invisible when they get closer to me. So when the two groups sort of merge and try to murder me. I'm thinking of also hiding in smoke, that might help me. Let's wait for them to find us. The summon creature is there to not to do anything, but to divide the range damage. I'm not sure this is the faster way to do this, but this is the more interesting for me. Usually you don't have two groups to fight each other here, or two different groups to do anything with towards each other, so I'm sort of hoping we can get something going here. They have a lot of cold. I have immunities to stun and some poison resistance. I don't think we have to do anything yet, but on the next turn. We have to spend a little bit of our action points. Frost shield doesn't sound like a good idea. no, it is a horrible idea. The shield also lower my resistances. We'll wait. Poison resistance does not have a downside. Please move. Thank you. Good, everyone's hating me. Well, if they don't kill each other, I'm just going to... I don't know, I'm gonna drain some kind of master level death spell on top of them, both groups. That should, yeah, that should clear things up quite a bit. That's the worst master level spell there is. It's a single target long range, but does terrible, terrible damage, and usually expensive to cast. They certainly hate me. Now only we need is a death knight to join this combat. That's then when the fun begins. Now, attack them too. I want both sides to enjoy a little bit of pain, that way I'm sure I can get the damage, experience from both sides. Lead them to the smoke. Right. So either they start killing each other, or probably meteor strike. That should work fairly well on both of them. Yeah, they really hate that skeleton. I have too much to carry. Did I lose my armor? No. That could have been bad. Truly, truly god awful bad. But it wasn't. We could get rid of the smoke, but I don't see how that would really benefit me. I need to one of the damage buffs on at the moment. I can add the other one later. This has to work.
Tread silently.
And
Strike
failed.
viciously.
If I've drank a potion, I have to do with adrenaline, otherwise I'm boned. No, I can afford to do a skull because I used adrenaline. I can't take damage, so definitely have to get the fuck out of here. Now, the skeleton will definitely die, but is that it? Are you satisfied with just killing my skeleton? Are you friends with each other? You shouldn't be. We'll have to kill the unanimated troll no matter what. Any kind of area of effect damage, and it will still spark some hostilities. Okay, skeleton is dead. What now?
Back on my feet again.
So you just wanted to be friends, did you? Fine. It's a nice, tight little package there.
Back on my feet again.
And I lost my Yeah, because invisibility was the shit invisibility, so it wasn't bad.
With righteous anger.
Is that what they call it? Right, I have 10 action points. I can do 2 powerful skulls. What is it going to be? What's your doom? Ooh, we have 4 of these. Sounds like you could you're all gonna die. Which is a truly a shame. No. Megalith Necromancer survived, and that's about it. Any particular weaknesses? Good fire resistance. As was to be expected, I guess. Well, if you could go down, that would be great. I can't see it. Right. Don't think we should do anything. I have to do something, either escape or come closer. If he comes closer, he's dead. If he escapes, it'll be a bit inconvenient for me, but he'll still die. Could use for a scroll. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. It seems like he's acting more or less like a summoner. That's it. So, and he came here to die. Wonderful.
Surrender now.
3 blocks in a row. That's very lucky. I think he had water vulnerability, probably because he's using ice fire shield. God's just gonna beat the shit out of him the old-fashioned way. Maybe if we can get this to hit, at least we'll make sure he. Yeah, screw it. Doesn't matter. He's not gonna be able to do shit. The skeleton can attack me, but there's no way he can kill me. The troll might also die after I kill the necromancer. If not, it's easy to finish on its own. Damage reduction is terrible. 39. Yeah, because I'm enraged.
Death is its own deliverance. Have one with the air.
Okay, we have to kill the troll. Fine. Skeleton will kill itself by rushing me. What is my... We lose pretty much a little over 10% of our damage resistance every time we get enraged. 10 percentage points rather. Okay, where the fuck is that? Ah, he died. Okay.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles. I run, they fall. I like this game.
He's gonna have a lot of
Get down
points,
here.
so this is gonna hurt. Petrification attack. That's a very real possibility.
On the mend.
Fire and crushing vulnerability. As long as we don't use air or earth or poison, we'll be fine. It's really fire only that's really effective.
I needed that.
But you did.
As hot as the hell we will soon inhabit.
I think I'm gonna switch to scrolls. I just don't have enough fire attacks at this range to do anything useful. I think it's better to just ignite everything.
Feel the burn.
It's a bit bad for me, but it's a lot worse for him. Yeah, he'll start exploding. And minus 30%, 30 percentage points rather. Right. I think I'll still go with the summoned creatures. Where exactly is it safe to summon things?
Return to battle.
We can enter troll on its next turn, after its next turn. And it should be dead.
If you can't stand the heat. Time to get your feet wet.
Lovely.
On the mend.
Isengard Diary. Not sure if this information is all that important, but again, we are not empty bottles. We're not getting back here, so either we take it out now, or we're going to be forever leaving it here. Piece of paper. There really shouldn't be nothing interesting here. Single imp, I think, is still in the prison cell, and that'll be it. After that is pretty much Death Knights. So more or less combat evasion. A lot of standard here. Grexis' head.
Lucky find.
I wouldn't say lucky. Mythics.
Goodness gracious me! You made quicker work of those goblins than I make of my mother's fate. Can't say I quite fancy these cow. Serves me. Crack goes the stone and gladly. That's right. I am here. Useful one. Don't go near them. 2, 3. Don't eat. Luckily, they're three. The one they call lovely girl if you're into blood. Oh, never. We read. Long story short, she Jolly Rogers on a sling. Are you serious? Yes. Yes. See you there.
Another imp in the shelter plane. Well, if we have a need of oil barrels, this is the correct place to get them. I don't think we really have a need for them though. Now comes a problem though. What if there are hidden secrets in the mines? If I complete this fully, the secrets are gone forever. I can't come back here and check. It has to be now or never. So do I have to go out and purchase secrets? There's more than I can afford, so that's also a consideration. The treasure maps at the side seal section of the world, they will not be relevant in the slightest. It's the teller of secrets that might have something. I can produce some. I think I can go loot around a little bit and produce as much money as I can and buy as many as I can. It could very well be that there's nothing related to this. I don't know at all. I don't recall what happened here. Just that there are knights patrolling. A couple of places that you can loot. Ooh, this is Tenebrium. This should allow us to complete Brandon's quest.
Hopefully Brandon's little box works as advertised. Death by toxic rocks hardly befits a source hunter.
I'm not... I was thinking I'm not digging out more, because Brandon's quest could probably be completed with a single Tenebrium ore. But at the same time, why do I care? I don't really have use for the Tenebrium. Outside of this quest, I'm not gonna put it on anything unless I can use it to increase resistances to Tenebrium somehow. I don't have currently that type of a method in mind. So if it's possible, I can do it. I probably need the skill too before I can even smelt the last thing, so I have other types of ore though, probably. This would also favor us going to Brandon. We basically want that quest out of the way, so we can start hoarding Tenebrium instead of wasting it and giving it to him later on. More undead.
Baking like a cake.
Healing potion ingredients. We're getting into the danger zone at this point. Air vulnerability. Earth won't work. Probably Tenebrium doesn't work too well. Either way, they're completely invulnerable now. There's a passage to the right. I think this is silver, so we don't care. A little bit to the forward and to the right. Just trying to quickly loot everything here. Good bow. Crossbow. Yeah, time's running out. Move it, move it, move it. Again, I'm pretty sure that's silver, so I'll pass.
Chased here by one of those monstrosities, it seems.
A lot of standard
They must
crap.
have met a swift end.
But if we're going to buy a lot of secrets, we're gonna need a lot of loot. I'm still thinking the 50,000 gold range is pretty much accurate. Looks to be silver. Not really interested. Piece of paper. From the looks of this, we've searched that place and the path there. Probably not that. Yeah, we definitely took a look there. Okay. We might as well maybe take that loop. We don't have a huge amount of time, and I don't want to get into fights. I can escape, but not actually sure how that happens. Don't recall really escaping fights ever. Not exactly looking to taste that thing either. I'm not really looking what I'm looting, just looting and running. I don't have enough time. Definitely don't have enough time. Rift travel doesn't work here, so I can't just quickly transport away. Pretty sure that includes teleportation pyramids. Right. So this could be totally unnecessary. But it might be necessary. Well, it's never necessary no matter what we do. But we might... I'd like to complete as many things as possible. Especially the things I sort of overlooked or skipped the first time, so... if we're doing this, I might as well look. Can we smelt some of the items I picked up? I can produce quite a few high quality items. So half-assed weaponry should be smelted and reforged. I can squeeze a little bit of extra cash out of them that way. I can make a couple of arrows. A lot of attribute potions. The reason I'm not really interested in using anything like this on the items I know they would fit with is that they overwrite the existing enchantments on them. So they're sort of terrible. Right, fire and... what? I'm not sure if these would be worse or better. I'm thinking worse because I can see their price here. This is not the shop price, this should be higher. It's a crushing weapon, so I can't smelt it. And this has an okay... I'll smelt it all. Everything non-magical gets smelted and reforged. Half pike would be piercing. I don't think you can smelt those. Yeah, there weren't that many items really that I could work with. What do we need to do? We need to complete Silverglen quest first, so we can get the Divinity skill. That's the main part. Then get as much money as possible. I'd rather trade with someone else than the Teller of Secrets, because I haven't bought anything really, well, haven't bought all that much from the Teller, so the prices will be probably less if I sell it to her than if I sell it to these shopkeepers I've just dealt with continuously for a long time now. I'm not looking for any other equipment, I just want to get the money and buy as many secrets as possible.
Oh no, pal of mine. Apart from Gungi, the nutty oaf sits. I can't be certain myself where his. So you found the. Sakes alive! I knew I could count it. Thanks to your help. For starters, and if you're ever looking. Now that there. Beasts of. I've got a letter. I'm no man to refuse it. That circus. That's a double. The Lardens, actually. If Lardens. Well.
Got Tenebrium skill and prove what they've been doing to one of the miners, which means I can also return this quest. The head of the goblins.
Hello again, Your Grace. You saw what? Death's Knights of all things? Keep your filthy goblin's head. What do you survive for such garbage now that mine is infested by Armageddon?
Didn't get any experience. So if you complete the mine before talking to this guy, the end result is basically the same, except he accuses you of making the mine inoperable. More or less, you're not gonna get shit, and yeah. So there's a different way he's not gonna give you. Different ways he's not gonna give you anything. I suppose that's great in the sense that I don't feel bad at all about ratting him out. About 500 in value or 1,333 in value. So you could, if you would like to melt the items and reforge them, you could more than double the amount of money you can get. It's random, well, which one it's going to be. It doesn't matter too much. We'll take what we can get. Anything that we might have to use for money in emergency situations? Not really. The resist all potions don't have that much value. The perception potions in comparison have massive amount of value. Right, and we'll have to do some identification, but that's not going to be too big of a problem. Can we do needle and thread related recipes? Not really, just like a couple. And not that many metal scraps either, so well, we can do a handful. Flippable branches too. Right. We're not buying spells even if now some were available now. We need money. We need every stinking penny we can get out of these guys, so scrolls not now. Also I need to pay someone for the
Drop by, my
identification.
liege. As always,
I
be
don't want to
welcome.
even look at the items, I might get the urge to try to buy them. Right, here's 12,000. There's a couple of interesting looking items I got as loot. The sword especially. Immunity to being muted as on a necklace. Poison resistance and charisma. I don't care about the poison resistance, I mean the charisma, but immunity to being muted and poison resistance would be useful. So yeah, I think I'll hold on to that. One-handed +2 constitution. Leandra's Light. It's level 15 sword, so it might be enough to get +2 strength and +2 dexterity added to this. +2 constitution would go a long way in getting to where I want to be with this character. And +3 strength isn't exactly necessary. I need to think about that. This is a good shopkeeper for us because the attitude is 85. As much crap as we can sell to him. Willpower, I don't care. Unbreakable, I don't care. Still, this wouldn't be... we could make this a better armor than the one we have. We can get rid of the movement penalty. The reflection melee damage would still be useful against almost any opponent, but the strength requirement and skill requirements are much higher. Some wands could have set their uses. There's a high probability of getting intelligence bonuses out of them. That's it. Wasn't exactly worth 10,000, close to it. $40,000. I think we're gonna quite reach our goal. Not by selling just these. We could give up the...
You're tired, aren't you?
Hello again.
Foreman at this point.
Do a salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
This would be making more money, so it's a little bit of a spending issue, but we might have to sell perception potions again. Attitude with him isn't actually that good. Probably because I haven't bought all that many things from him.
Do a salutoin, hunter. What can I do for you?
Good spells. I hate that I spotted them. She might give us a discount if we provide the evidence.
So, you have letter from mining guild? Let me looking. The filthy pig. Oh. Mother put ghost of father to peace.
I can also loot the mining office. If there's anything worthwhile taking there. This could affect our trades. Likely will. We'll have to be careful where we go with this.
So, Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, what?
I know for
Look, you.
1,000.
Take the bribe, I guess. I'm thinking, would that be pragmatic?
Oh, one.
Right, I certainly don't care about the romantic part.
Hello again, Your Grace. And what? Well, be a saint if you like. Not all of us have that luxury.
Yeah, attitude down. But now the office isn't empty.
I hope you haven't come for miner's work, my friend. I traded my pick.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a discount out of the shopkeeper now. And I can't exactly easily rob this. It has some decent looking loot. House of gold and all that. What is the key for mine of this? Okay, might be worth something. And protecting our pragmatic trade is very important, although it would not have been threatened. But at the same time, I can't exactly make that excuse every time that choice comes up. You have to choose from time to time.
I think you should be standing back from me, Source Hunter. The spirits I set upon you are vicious, yes, but wild also. Not even I know when they will be choosing to strike.
What?
I think you should be standing back from...
So now she's mad at me for advising her to take the money. Yeah, this went to wrong places. We want to get rid of the mining foreman. We want to get discounts. So it has to be the exact opposite then.
No!
I know for...
Look, you...
1,000. Ah, yes.
Wait.
Friends, miners, listen close. You already knew this Lawrence was greasy snake. But now I have proof of his crime. I know none forget so many who died of rot when Tenebrium was found. But do you know that Lawrence
I don't want to
knew
let
of
this
rot
guy go.
and sent you and your brothers to mine anyway? He sent my husband to his death.
Just to see
and
what
he
happens.
sent you to yours.
Don't make the monster pay.
Oh, Santa, please.
Mr. Lawrence.
I knew the cur couldn't be
No,
trusted.
please, Source-on. Oh,
Vindictive, 9,000. Vindictive would be forgiving,
Trial, verdict,
so
and
we're no longer
execution
immune to
in a
being
matter of
cursed.
minutes.
I don't really
But
mind
Silverglen
that.
certainly don't
Curse
waste a
doesn't.
moment.
It's irrelevant. It's like taking another chance to hit negative. Also, there's a huge amount of forgiveness opportunities when what is a plague grenade? But there's a huge amount of forgiveness options when the actual main story of the game is being discussed. Because I need to be able to just forgive myself if I want to. Well, I don't have to do shit, but there's a huge amount of options to forgive yourself, so we can pump up the forgiveness easily there. But this one guy I didn't want to forgive this time.
What's that gleam?
It was a more important attribute than sure, but that's not it. We do not rely on physical combat, not really. We use it here and there, but we don't rely on it. You know, the specialty arrows, well, they're not gonna be all that valuable. The empty bottles here are probably the most valuable thing. Okay. Is she happy with me now? Attitude improvement would certainly help. Better prices for my crap.
Let it go.
Justice at last for my darling. Take whatever you like from shop, my friend. It is least I can doing for you.
Are you serious? Okay. I'll take you on that offer. Because I really could use the money at this precise moment. Also, some nice 9-inch nails. The rest is sort of crap. Still free crap.
Did you see the way the guards look at you, Alfie? Oh, they daren't attack a brigand, but you do.
Justice at last for my darling.
Still the same rotten
Since
attitude.
we avenge him, take whatever.
Hello again, or do a salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
Cecile probably would have the shopkeepers just like me the most because I've done so much business with them. I want to check if these have the same attitude.
You've got it backwards.
Why don't you stay a while?
85 is probably from the guy who we helped set up. So 55 is more likely the normal attitude most people have.
Friend. Her greatness
Yep.
gave us fire, her greatness gave us
I
earth,
think we should
and
just
my
accept
savvy
that.
brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
Yeah, 4 more thousand and we're set.
Where the
We
wind
can definitely
blows,
afford
the
everything.
goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
I have no idea what you're talking about. $104. We did get some new items. Poison resistance on a ring could in theory be useful. Yeah, rubbish. Mostly just rubbish. Different varieties of rubbish. I'll take your money. I still have few items I can easily trade with, so that'll do. As many secrets as possible, hopefully all secrets. We're probably gonna go hunt the secrets properly at some point. But this is just if we happen to stumble upon secrets while we're in the Luculla mines. I want to try something. Can I craft something from a book? Is it a crafting item? Books seem to be... yeah, random books seem to just come here. Can I make more paper out of it? I don't think it's anything. We create a... yeah. Right. Sell me your secrets.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
We can sell some of them back to her to earn money back. So, but I would still like to buy everything at the same time, at all possible. And I think it is possible. We can sell some extra crap to make it a possibility. Right, magical stuff first. Arrows. They're probably not worth all that much, but we have quite a few of them. We need about, what, 4,300 worth of something. A lot of spell books that I'm pretty sure I don't need. But I think the potions are probably the safest bet to get something high value. Yeah, how about 11 large perception potions? Not quite enough. Not these. Right, that'll do. All the maps. We can get a decent amount of the money back after we sell them these back.
My map is slowly filling up. My map is slowly. My map is slowly. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is slowly. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is slowly. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is slow. My map is 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 slowly filling up with secrets. I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
We're not gonna get a huge amount of money back, but enough to function as a pocket change. Right, 10,000. Now we know all the secrets, wherever they might be. Carry weight situation is good. There's nothing we really need to do now. And we're getting much closer to the next level up. Not gonna see it for a while, that would require a decent amount of killing. Right. We have a reason not to go back right now. There might be, but I don't know one. I can't say that I'm spotting anything, but something to keep in mind. How we more or less completed this little area, but there's chasm, Luculla mines. So we need to cross a bridge, then go left, right, or center. Center seems to go forward, right is some kind of a area, left is some kind of dead end. Left would probably be the best place, because it is a dead end. It has another waypoint. I still think I'll leave things here for the most part. We're not going to be able to explore the rest of the mine in a minor amount of time. Might be able to farm that one. Not a good time. The goal would be to just get enough funds so we can start buying scrolls again. A single shopkeeper can easily have 5,000 golds worth of good attack spells for us. We want every stinking one we can get. They're much more important than items at this point. Items we can always find. We will never find... we can get shields, heals, that sort of crap, but we'll never find good attack spells. Also, I have the wrong year again, so... good reminder there. Do not adventure in crafting gear. I do want to test one more thing. We have the new weapon. I want to see what level of strength and dexterity enchantment I could add to it. It's a level 15 item. Level 13 was still +1. What about level 15? +2 dex strength, +2 dexterity, +2 constitution. Versus +3 dexterity, +3 strength, +1 dexterity. We need, there's a strength of 9 at the moment, I think. We have strength of 11. So this weapon makes a lot more sense to me. It's a little bit more costly to use because it's a level 15 item. But maximum action point is now 15 and 861 hit points, 1133 hit points and 17 maximum. Dexterity is higher. So yeah, this makes a lot more sense. It's we more or less would lose 25% of our health if we give up this item. So it's a nice health buffer to have. There's a couple of items. Okay, where do we have to go? There. I think I'll go invisible once, loot the area in front of the bridge as much as possible, and come back. No, not a good time to go there. There's some kind of a book about Death Knights. Run, 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 run. From the looks of it, there's maybe a couple of corpses and a couple of containers. The good stuff seems to be in the corpses, generally speaking. If Knight's Compendium, blah 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 blah. Right. Extra movement bonus might be good here. I mean, we don't care about fighting at all, so 20% faster.